Hi, my name is Dr. Catherine Tysinger, Doctor of Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. Today's video is on breathing. All of us breathe. How hard can it be? You'd be surprised. I've been working on this particular breath technique for about 10 years now. There are so many out there. I really don't care which one you do, as well as you do one that works for you. It's always important to breathe in and out of your nose. You have a filtration system in your nose. You don't in your mouth. So always filter your air. Now, this particular technique, you're going to breathe in as slowly as you can. And this does take discipline. You start by sitting with your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, and hands in your lap. I will be using my hands to help demonstrate the breath. First, we're going to do belly breathing, and that is in and out, and you'll make your hands go in and out from the lower abdomen. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. You'll notice my shoulders are still as I inhale. My hands come out because I'm making the lower part, or my belly, the diaphragm, come out, not up like we normally do. The second part of the breath is the rib cage. You're going to place your hands on the bottom of your rib cage, and you're going to inhale, and I flare my shoulders out and back, as well as take my hands and raise them up a little bit. That way it simulates opening up that part of the rib cage. From the side, it looks like this, and you inhale to open it out. And that is the second breath. The next part of the breath is the third part, and it is the chest. It is the most challenging, so don't feel bad if you don't get it right away. You're going to take an inhale, pull your shoulders slightly back and up, and this opens up this part of the ribs as well as that part of the lungs. From the side view, you're going to inhale. Part 4 of the breath is where we breathe the most, from the upper part of the lungs. I simply put my hands on my shoulders here and breathe up. Now let's put all 4 steps together. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And you've just completed your inhale. From the side view, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. The important thing about the breath when you are learning it is to keep it as smooth as possible. The inhale and the exhale, and to do it in slow motion. I suggest counting if it's good for you. If you inhaled for 4, you exhale for 6 to 8. If you inhale for 8, you exhale for 12 to 16. Your exhale should be longer than your inhale. And when you are counting, when you're breathing, one of the things that helps you is that it is distracting your mind. So it helps calm your mind. The important thing to do is don't get wrapped up in the numbers, and also just keep your body relaxed even though you are moving it. The exhale, you can let it out slowly through the nose. Some people let it out through the mouth, but in a pierced position. In other words, they make a smaller hole so they have a little bit of back pressure. And this helps squeeze your lungs. Or you can just let it out very slowly through the nose, whatever works for you. The breathing technique without the hold for a count of 8 would be inhale, 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 exhale. Your exhale is always longer than your inhale. One of the things that I like to do personally is hold my breath at the top when I have all that air inside. Some people do and some people don't. It's kind of a way to extend the breath so that you can actually do 2 breaths a minute, but you must hold your breath at the top. So what you do is you take a slow inhale up, and then once you're all in, then you hold it for a count of 4 to 10, depending on how long your inhale was. Then before you start exhaling, you give a little, because what happens is your body begins to absorb all that oxygen, so you just kind of give it that extra little, pump it back up, and then you start your exhale. Now, you can pinch your nose, because when you pinch your nose, you create back pressure, and this makes your lungs just a little bit stronger. Again, a more advanced breathing technique. So the inhale would be inhale for 2, inhale for 2, inhale for 2, inhale for 2, hold for 8, then puff of air, then exhale, Thank you for joining me today. Your lungs are a muscle, and it's important that we exercise that muscle, because the more you stretch and exercise your lungs, the stronger they will be, and then you will live a happier and healthier life. So please take these techniques, adapt them to your own, make them your own, and breathe, because it is the food that your body needs the most. There's also reference material at the end of this video so that you can learn more about different breathing techniques. Thank you. Blessings. Namaste.